We've been doing our annual Founder and CEO retreat since 2016, and it's been an extraordinary experience to bring together founders and CEOs from across our portfolio. Every company we've ever invested in is different. They're all doing something extraordinary, but they have a huge amount in common. This year, we've been talking about new frontiers. We've been talking about the transformational impact of artificial intelligence. We've been exploring the way that's transforming the world, industries, and how we build companies. We've had some extraordinary presentations. We've had breakouts and workshops and walking groups and a lot of fun along the way.
Team building with the axe throwing, lots of sidebar chats, great talks, many learnings from people that are wearing these shoes, different parts of the economy, and learning as they go and sharing that.
Notion are providing us with so much strategic insight, a fantastic network of great people, some that have done this journey before, some that are at the early stage of the journey, and others that are midway. And fundamentally, we were able to share insights, talk about experiences, get new ideas, and just have a level setting around how our businesses can grow and we can be better founders.
The speaker quality has been actually super high. And again, hearing sort of their experiences, people like Benedict Evans, people like Phil Chambers, hearing what they're thinking about kind of at this moment in the industry's history was super interesting and insightful, and I will take it back to the office.
So there was an unbelievable presentation this morning where we got a really good perspective on the AI growth in the market, the impact of AI on venture, and the trends that we're coming to see where AI and SaaS cross over. And it's given me a lot of perspective for my own business. So reflecting on how we position ourselves in the market, the experiences and the product features we're building at the moment, and how we can best play to use the most that AI has to offer.
Sessions are really well thought out, they're really well designed. So clearly a lot of thought has gone into thinking about what we'd be interested in as business owners of our size and point in their journey. I've had all of the sessions really insightful, and actually picking out things that you didn't know you needed to be aware of because they've had the experience with lots of other companies in similar positions. It's a really good way of bringing in the Notion team's experience to bear on their founders.
The most gratifying thing for me is always seeing these founders, who some of them don't know each other, just exploding into conversation and discussion with us because they're in a safe space. They know everybody, understands their challenges that they're all mutually going through. And that really kind of empowers everybody to have real, open, honest, substantive discussions. Sometimes that's during the day, sometimes it's late at night, and you see founders in a huddle talking about the topics that are really, really important to them.
Sharing ideas, thinking about how the world is changing around us, how these portfolio companies can be at the forefront in the shift towards AI, what we should be doing within our own businesses to enable that, how we should be presenting that to our clients and where the value is. All sorts of learnings from leadership through to execution. The sidebar chats are fantastic in learning and developing networks and relationships, which I'm sure will last through our lifetimes.
There's a camaraderie amongst founders. Got a whole bunch of people here in the same boat, experiencing the same things, and that camaraderie means there's a free sharing of stories, challenges, playbooks, how they've solved certain problems that I found really fascinating and valuable.
I feel energized, intellectually stimulated, and quite grateful to have the privilege to spend some time with these people.
It does seem like an indulgence in some ways, but the value that you take away from it definitely outweighs. So this is my second year coming to the retreat. It was absolutely worth it last year, and this year even more so, I would say, for me personally.
So I'd heard a lot about Notion Capital from the market, other founders. I think the one thing that constantly stood out is culture, the quality of the people as part of the partners as well as the investment teams, and how much they care about what they're building and what they're doing and how they invest time, effort, resources into companies. And I think this offsite has really brought that to life. I think it really shows in terms of the level of detail they've gone into to express how important portfolio companies are to them. So it's not just words, but actions that count. I think it really felt like that came to life being a part of this. So it was a great privilege. And I think being able to also participate and meet, I think, some incredible founders that are building very successful companies and learn from a few of them, I think has also been truly helpful for us.